Hello everybody, Megaminx here, and this is episode 1 on Road to sub 1 minute 20 on the Megaminx. This series is about me trying to get sub X on a certain WCA puzzle, or maybe non-WCA puzzle, and this season is about me trying to get sub 1 minute 20 on the Megaminx. Currently, I average around 1 minute 40 to 1 minute 50, and my PB is 1 minute 25. So I said in my last video how 1 minute 20 was nowhere near world class times, but it's a very respectable time, especially for me. If you have any tips, or if I'm not doing anything as good as I can, or the algorithm is inefficient, just tell me in the comments below and I'd love to hear it. So today I'll be talking about what I won't be talking about, the current cube that I'm using, and the cube that I used to use, and CPLL and other last layer algs. So the main focus of this video is the last layer, not necessarily F2L, S2L or anything else. So when I started Megaminx, I got Mofang Jiaoshi Megaminx. I'm not sure, it was a brandless, but it looked like one. So when I started doing Megaminx on that, I got around 4 to 5 minutes, but I quit at around 2 minutes because the cube I was using was just really bad. It couldn't corner cut properly and it was very unstable. But now I use a Chi Hang S that I bought from dailypuzzles.com.au for around $10. It's really cheap, and surprisingly it performs pretty well. Back to that old main, it was very awkward to hold as it had convex pieces and it was just really horrible. So that's the main reason why I didn't want to do Megaminx. But when I started practicing again with the Chi Hang, I beat my oldest PB ever. I set it at August last year and I just beat it at around January or February this year. So this is more like a stock cube and not really set up. I didn't really do anything to it other than 1 to 2 drops of more used speed lube. It's a perfectly fine cube, but I can get decent times in it, and just alright, I guess. So as you can see of me solving, I'm not the best turner ever, and as I said before, give me tips. Any tips are nice. But when I started getting good times, like around 2 minutes, that was decent for me at the time. I started wanting to practice Megaminx more, and when I recorded myself and looked back, I just saw that I paused way too much and there's a lot of room for improvement, so that's why I started practicing. So now let's talk about the last layer. When I got my first Megaminx, I was able to do everything except PLL. So I was able to do OLL, which consisted of EO and CO, perfectly fine. I just got the algs and derived it from 3x3. The easiest part was it's just you have to make the cross. For here it's the upper star, which is fairly easy. There are only 3 cases: the small L, the big L, and the 1 dot case, and the other one is just a skip. So I just did everything intuitively, including the CO. It was trickier than EO because instead of having 4 pieces like a normal 3x3, there are 5 pieces. So that took me a while to learn. I didn't do the beginner method using RD, or RU, depending what orientation you use. I just used a combination of Soon and other algs that I knew from 3x3. So first, when I wanted to learn it, I learned the basic CPLLs such as the Ep1, like here, like this one, and I also learned the inverse of that. Sorry, the reverse. I also learned another CPLL, which was this one. It's this one where 2 pieces are unsolved and there's 1 lone piece here. I'm pretty sure this is just an A-perm, because if I do that on a 3x3, I get an A-perm just in a different angle. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure those are just A-perms. So as far as the CPLL alg set goes, I know about 11 to 12. I know all of the 3 cycle cases, all the 4 cycle cases, and I'm in the process of learning the 5 cycle cases. So I only know the easy 5 cycle cases, not all of them. I just know the really easy ones in terms of execution and recognition. At my recent competition slot in Perth, I was asking a person who was fairly good at Megaminx. He averages around 1 minute, I presume. I asked him what alg set was good. I asked him if full PLL was good. He said nope, don't learn full PLL, instead learn full CPLL. I don't think Felix uses full PLL, so he just said learn CPLL. So I took that advice and now I dropped off just around 10 seconds of my times. Of course there are other alg sets such as EO, CO, and EPLL. So as far as EPLL goes, I know all the algs for that. Those are really easy. There are only around 4, and for CO, there are like around 20 to 30. I only know the ones that are derived from 3x3. So like Soon, Anti-Soon, and all those other algs. I don't know the ones that aren't derived from 3x3, so like when 5 pieces are unsolved, I don't know that. Maybe I'll only learn the ones that are from 3x3, but who knows, I might learn all of them in the future. And EO is just really easy, it's just 3 algs. So that's the end of the episode, and if you want to tell me anything in the comments or have any suggestions for me, just feel free to do so. So in the next episode, I'll be talking about being more consistent with S2L and F2L in terms of color order. Because personally, after I do F2L, I do the yellow side next. But that's for the next episode. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications so you can get notified of when new videos come out. Anyway, I'll see you all again later. Goodbye.